On behalf of their Excellencies, I welcome you to Rideau Hall this morning for this investiture of the Order of Canada. Established in 1967 by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, the Order of Canada is the centerpiece of Canada's honours system and recognizes outstanding achievement, dedication to the community, and service to the nation. The Order recognizes people in all sectors of Canadian society. Their contributions are varied, yet they have all enriched the lives of others and made a difference to our country. Mesdames et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, the Governor-General of Canada, le Gouverneur Général du Canada.
Chief Justice, Privy Councillors, recipients, distinguished guests, Mesdames et Messieurs, welcome all of you to Rideau Hall, the home of the people of Canada. This has been the home and the workplace of every Governor-General since Confederation. In fact, the Viscount Monk, Canada's first Governor-General, would often travel by boat from Rideau Hall to Parliament because of the poor condition of the roads in those days. I know what you're thinking now. Even today, spring takes a toll on our roads in this country, so I hope you've enjoyed smooth sailing on your respective. I believe that the single greatest attribute of the Order of Canada is the incredible variety of its membership. It truly reflects the inherent strength of diversity, which is surely one of the defining characteristics of our country. Your diversity reminds me, in fact, of the broad range of views and abilities of those leaders who were present at the creation of Canada back in Lord Monk's day. The so-called Fathers of Confederation were a disparate bunch, but they were united by the shared project Canada. To quote from the introduction to Canada's founding debates, they bring to the enterprise broad knowledge of law, history, political science, and modern political thought. They cite British, American, and French authorities. They study European constitutions and compare federal systems. They draw on British political thinkers of the day, especially John Stuart Mill. They are clearly steeped in the thought of Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Montesquieu, and Rousseau. They illustrate their arguments with reference to European history through the centuries, the great poets, and the Bible. Now, certainly, the founders of this country were products of their time. They had their blind spots, and there were many who were not in the room for those debates, but I think their breadth of learning and experience and that of those who elected them to office helped to shape our remarkably successful federation, and remarkably successful it is. Let us remember Canada was and is perhaps foremost an experiment in tolerance and diversity. We strive for equality of opportunity and excellence. It's interesting, just 2 months ago, Chancellor Merkel was here for a state visit from Germany, and in the time we had together, we were, if I can say it about the Chancellor, like a couple of school children, so curious about the others' experiences. I, of course, was questioning her about whether the European Union, that organization that won the Nobel Peace Prize in this past year, no war in Europe for the last 60, 70 years. And her questions to me were, how does this crazy country work? How can you deal with such diversity and make of it such richness? So we remember, Canada was and perhaps is foremost of all an experiment in tolerance and diversity. And we strive to see those two concepts, equality of opportunity and excellence, as mutually complementary ones and not ones that pull one another apart. Today, all of you occupy many of the positions of leadership in this country and beyond. Your conversations and your debates may differ from those of the 1860s, but make no mistake, today you are Canada's nation builders. Let me share with you one specific way in which Order of Canada members are coming together to serve our country. In 2017, we will celebrate the 150th anniversary of Confederation and the 50th anniversary of the Order of Canada. To mark these occasions, we're working with youth groups and with a core group of Order of Canada members. Together, we're looking forward to marking these important milestones and defining Canada's aspirations for the next 50 years. I am so pleased to invest you into the Order of Canada, the centerpiece of our country's honours system. Desiderantes meliorem patriam, they desire a better country. That's the motto. And that's why you're here today. And why I'm so grateful for your contributions that shape our ongoing experiment, which is Canada. Congratulations on your achievements, and on behalf of all Canadians, merci.
Jagannath Wani has spent decades building bridges between Canada and India. A professor emeritus of statistics and actuarial science at the University of Calgary, he has invited musicians and dancers from his native country to perform across Canada, helping to enrich the cultural community in his adopted home. He has also founded a relief agency that relies on Canadian funds and expertise to provide essential services to India's homeless and destitute. An advocate for mental health, he was a founding member of the Schizophrenia Society of Alberta and of the Schizophrenia Awareness Association in India. Dr. Wani.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a moment, the ceremony will conclude with the singing of the national anthem. Thank you for being here today to recognize these great Canadians.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons' command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits, et ta valeur deux fois trempée protégera nos foyers et nos droits, protégera nos foyers et